This is Just Martin91, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the new movie Escape Room, directed by Adam Robital. He directed Insidious: The Last Key last year, and it's grossed quite well for a January opening. Now, taking into effect that it is the fourth installment in the Insidious franchise, of course that helped the hype, but it still could have flopped or could have succeeded, and it did really moderately well for January opening. Now for this one, judging by the turnout that I went to the Thursday night screening tonight, and it was a full house. Now, Insidious: The Last Key opened last year around the same time. As far as I can remember, yes, it was busy, but it was not this busy. This movie, though, I have not seen much marketing for it, but I mean, it is based on a really popular pastime. Escape rooms are getting pretty popular worldwide, so of course there's an audience for them. But the concept of it is pretty basic, and the trailer covers most of that. 6 people get invited out to an escape room challenge. 6 complete strangers, they do not know anything about each other. Their characters get delved into, developed as the story goes along. You have an hour and a half runtime spanning out, and you're just focused on these characters. And I feel like that is so amazingly done. Like, of course there were edits and cuts, but I mean, like, one scene flew into the other. There were no gaps or anything in between. One room led to the next, 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 and you got to the point where you needed to get. I felt like, and it's going to be compared to Cabin in the Woods a lot, but Cabin in the Woods, the obvious thing about that one was that it was obvious that there is background. So the operational aspect of it was getting focus as well. Now in this movie, of course it's implied that there is stuff like that, but we do not see that. We only see them going through the challenges. We go through the challenges with them. We get to know them as people. You actually get invested in them. I mean, I did. And most of the audience that I was with seemed to. That theater was so quiet for a full house. That was the most quietest horror experience I've ever witnessed. Everybody was so invested in that, and I was getting so much chills. I don't think I was getting so much chills from a horror movie since Conjuring 2. And I wouldn't even classify this movie as simply a horror movie. It's basically a psychological thriller with horror elements to it, of course. I feel like this movie should do moderately well for January. It deserves the hype it will get, because it will get hype. And I know it will get hype because based on the crowds that I've seen today, if this measures out in other regions, then it has to. I really hope it does well. It deserves it. Honestly, I don't know if it should get a sequel. But I mean, honestly, in today's society, everything gets sequels. Let's see how it does, and then we'll see what comes next, shall we? Anyways, have a good one, guys. Happy New Year, everybody. And hopefully I can have some more content up and running soon. It's been a long time coming.